Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Network of Women Ministers. If we haven't met, my name is Nikki Stade, and I am the communications coordinator for the Network of Women Ministers, which means I get to do fun stuff like this, where I get to reach out and communicate with you through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of the social media things, updating the website, and just basically making sure that you know what's going on at Network of Women Ministers and how you can get involved. Today, I have something very exciting that I wanted to share with you, but I don't want to do it alone. So, I'm going to pull on a very special guest, a familiar face that you may know, and I'm certain that you love. Her name is Sehi Duran. She is the lead pastor at Life 360 International Campus. She is pursuing her doctorate degree, but you may know her as the Network of Women Ministers training coordinator and the co-host of the Network of Women Ministers podcast. So please welcome Sehi Duran.
Hey
Hey,
everybody,
Sehi.
how are you doing?
How are you today? I'm so glad that you're on here and that we get to just
Yeah,
have a little chat today.
thank you, Nikki. It feels very oddly strange and feels good to be on this side of the seat.
Right? I know you're the one who gets to be the guest today.
Thank you. Let's
Well,
talk about it. Yeah.
yeah, I just want to know you started this Network of Women Ministers podcast with Crystal Martin, our Network of Women Ministers National Director, and you do two different types of episodes, Grow Together and Learn Together. Can you
Right.
just tell me what inspired you to want to start the podcast in the very beginning?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the journey, it was really about the need to be heard and need to communicate our heart and just kind of creating the space for our tribe, right? NWM tribe to let people know that you're not alone. And so those two separate episodes actually has emphasis. Grow Together is a peer-to-peer talk. So Crystal and I, we come on together and talk about some of the hot topics or some things that we deal with in our own ministry journey. And the Learn Together is an episode where we invite the seasoned ministers, the ministry experts in different fields to learn from their journey because, as we know, and as you know, that we're all learning in this journey. Like sometimes it can be lonely, sometimes it can be very, very hard. But to hear from someone who's gone and walked this path before us and who can say you can do this too. And that's the purpose of that episode. So yeah, and we've had a great conversation and great guests, and I have my life, I think personally, have been enriched by just getting to know people, and I hope that our audience also have been blessed by their stories and journeys as well.
Yeah, it's been a huge resource even in my life and in my ministry. And so I'm so grateful that you guys were inspired to start this podcast. Why don't you tell
Yeah.
me one or two of your favorite moments in the last year or so that you have been doing these?
Yes. Uh-huh. So our season one, right? Well, there's so many things. I just don't even know what I can pick, but I think what I really loved is really hearing the other perspectives, especially from our male colleagues and male
Mm,
champions. And that includes
yeah.
our brother Doug Clay, who is our superintendent, and he kind of kicked us off. Very timely, encouraging, edifying, and affirming. And Dr. George Wood, just one of the recent episodes, right? And who knew that he was the one who started our network of ministers, right? I
Yeah.
knew that. And so, kind of getting that information. And plus, of course, my very own husband, who has been championing me my whole life in ministry. So it was kind of fun to feature him, but he was so awkward on camera. Be yourself, but he wasn't being himself. But it was really fun to do that. But really learning from each other. I mean, there is a Grow Together segment where we have an authentic conversation, but right now we're talking really more specifically about Learn Together and just really hearing from people from different walks of life and how there's a common thread of calling peace and just God opens the door and really without God nothing is possible. That was really, really encouraging. But on the other side of these episodes, what I really love about it, not necessarily the episodes, but the reactions of our audience, and we get emails and messages about how some of you guys that are listening and watching say I found my people, and that really warms my heart because that really is one of the major purpose of us doing this is so that you know that your voice is heard. You know that you're not alone on this journey. So when we get those messages, that's kind of like a sweet reminder, like, yes, we're doing the right thing. Yes, this is for God and for the body of Christ.
Wow, it's been quite a year then. And I know that we have some exciting news about what specifically the Learn Together portion is going to look
Mhm.
like moving forward. Do you want to tell us a little bit about season two?
Oh, yeah, of course. So, season two, how it's going to be, it will include more voices and faces and featuring possibly your very own stories. I mean, some of you that are listening in, you could be on our podcast, really. This idea actually started way before at the earlier journey of our podcast development because we had to build this culture of learning and growing together. And we did a lot of interviews with people that are actually local. We did a studio set, and it was just really high quality produced episodes. But the limitation was that we couldn't really feature your story, who live other side in this nation. So my desire is now, okay, we heard some of the amazing stories. What's out there? What is your story? And I wanted to feature that. So in season two of Learn Together, we are inviting, I have actually created a team of co-hosts. This will be something new. And they will be inviting their guests to talk about different dynamics and the stories of leading ministries as female ministers, and some male colleagues, male champions are joining our conversation as well. So I am thrilled to feature them and introduce our new friends. As one of my mentors said, this is a season of collecting new friends. So I want
Love
you to
that.
be friends during this Learn Together. And I look forward to making some new friends and journey this season of life together. So that's what's coming up. So more faces, more stories, more conversation, and one of them could be really you. It could potentially be you. So I'm really excited.
That is so exciting. We actually have a little promo here. So let's take a look at what season two is going to look like.
All right.
All right. Then let's go ahead and buy one more person. Why not, right?
So when God opens those doors, when we are diligent to hone in our skill, our craft, our spiritual gifts, then we can truly make a difference in our world.
And the more you can be that way and to be yourself and take initiative, you're going to find your influence is really going to keep growing.
Systems won't change hearts, but hearts can move systems.
Without women leading in the church, like, we're doing the nation and the world a disservice.
It can't be happenstance. It can't be like, oh, I'm going to wait until I get the nudge. You know, I like the old preacher say, if you need to feel led, I got a pencil right here. Just come and touch it. Now you can go do the thing that God had called you to do.
All right, thumbs up. I'm getting thumbs up. Sounds great.
Hey,
There it is.
oh, that looks like it's going to be such a fun and enriching and engaging season. I am so excited, Sehi. So excited.
Me too. Friends, I cannot wait to feature your stories and continue to grow together and learn together. Thank you, Nikki, for putting me on this spot and help me share the stories with you. It's just been fun.
It's been so fun. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thanks for just kind of giving us a little peek behind the scenes. And for you at home, we want you to follow us and to be in on all of the stuff that's coming up soon. So make sure that you follow us at AG Women Ministers. That's on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. You can also listen. So if you're commuting or driving to and from the office, you can listen on your favorite audio podcast player. We are so excited, and we really hope that you'll join us when we premiere season 2 of Learn Together next week. We hope you guys have a great day. Thanks, Sehi.
All right. Thank you, Nikki. God bless y'all.
Bye.